Saying things. Ah!
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just chilling with you, drinking.
I'm so excited. Not me. I just got my Gatorade because, like, this is my life.
I got my orange juice.
Yes, yes.
I'm still waiting for this device.
That's okay. This person named Bullrider597 has sent me almost 200 roses, and I don't know who it is.
Hello, person. We are here.
I changed, like, I got out of live and changed my thing and was like, TikTok, wow, TikTok podcast, come chill. And I had a bunch of people in here. It was crazy.
See, I think it's how you word the titles too. And
yes.
like mine says chat. What yours, like, your subtopic is. Let's see.
What are you doing? Well, this is our first time going live together, but we're probably going to end up talking shit in a good way.
In a good way.
Oh my gosh. This person is not stopping with these fucking roses. It's crazy.
Yeah, roses. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Insane. So what do you want to talk about first?
Let's start with what you were talking about with the West. Is it the West or the Kardashians? Is it which one? Which one?
So
Thank you.
both, but I don't know if you followed.
He's over here now. He's over here sending me gifts now. Thank you.
Wow, yay! So I don't know if you were doing, like, if you see anything on Instagram or anything, but Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly got engaged.
Oh yes, and then the way, it was weird. I read some of those articles. Thank you. The article was saying that after they exchanged their vows or whatever, not their vows, but the whole engagement happened. He drank her blood.
Yes, and then she tried to, like, take the ring off to adjust it or whatever the situation was, and she couldn't get it off. It had fucking spikes in it to where if you try to take it off, it cuts you.
That's some dark stuff right there.
But that's who they are, because they're dark as shit. Like, I don't know if you've seen interviews with them. They're weird.
Oh yeah, and if you could just tell, like, they're into that dark world sci-fi. They're into that, and that's because look at the movie she's acted in. She's acted in Transformers, which is totally sci-fi. His music is totally like hardcore emo music, like hardcore rock music.
Now it is.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like the song that he did with Willow Smith. I don't know if you heard it. It was just so.
It was, yeah. So, first of all, have you seen the articles of who Kanye was with?
I was a model.
Yes. I don't know if she's famous or anything, but
I've never heard of her. I've seen her in this little snippet.
She was all like, I swear that's how she was. Yes.
But my thing was, he actually showed up to his daughter's. He at first he said he wasn't going to show up to North's birthday party, and there was of him there. So I don't know what's going on. If it's maybe they're kind of come up with another season with more.
Well, so I remember when they were filming the last season. I haven't watched it like in a long time. But I do know they were all crying because it was like the last season they were filming. But then everything that happened with Kanye and Kim, I really truly think it's either for views, money, it's a political stunt, because he is like a big Trump supporter. And I know Kim is not. So I think a lot of things conspired for TV and not real life.
Yeah, like the entertainment. That's what I'm saying. Like, reality TV is not reality TV. It's reality TV, but they will like actually stop them in say like over dramatize more, like make it more. And that's where I learned from not from Love and Hip Hop when
Yeah, I
when
love
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 and,
and Hip Hop.
when Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was their producer hosts the reunion. Remember, because they couldn't get along and they just couldn't get them together. So she hosted the reunion, and then that one scene where she was talking about when Erica was got all into that one girl's face, and she was talking about how she was like they stopped the set at first and then had them reset. So that's when I'm saying like reality TV is great for entertainment purposes, but people are now bringing it into real life. That's where the issue.
So, are you currently watching the Love and Hip Hop family reunion?
Yes.
So, do you think Erica really made the fake page?
Yeah.
You do?
I do. I do.
And do you think she paid him to beat him up?
I don't know if it would have gone that far. That I think is scripted. But I think she did make the fake page because if you think about it, a lot of celebrities do make fake pages to troll back,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I think that's what it was. And it got taken out of hand. I don't think she paid up the person, but it was maybe brought to somebody's attention or it was just written into the script. But I don't know. This season, I just hope they are able to work everything out because she is her and Sin. It's not looking too good. We're left off with another hook. So
yeah, the last one I watched is when her and Safari were like kind of working things out, and then at the end when it's like next time on or whatever, more news articles came out with Safari who was cheating again
with the roses.
So yeah.
Yeah, that was last week. And
so it was on because then I didn't see it.
You saw it. You saw last Monday.
Well, I saw when it was like next week on, and they were talking about the roses, but not. I don't think I actually seen the whole episode.
No, that was the end of the last episode.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think about Shakana though?
I don't know. I can't.
I like her. I like where she's coming from, but she's
yeah.
a great actress.
Yeah, like she's trying too hard to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think her story is not.
Her storyline comes from another show.
Yes, so like I think she's trying too hard to put herself into situations when she really has no business doing that, and which eventually is going to backfire on her.
It is. It really is. But I mean, the little release thing that they did with the fire that was cute. Give her props for that. But I think she should have just stuck with her original show. I mean,
yeah. What show was she on originally?
T.I. and Tiny.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Not it wasn't with T.I. and Tiny, but when Tiny had her show with her mobile hair salon.
Nope. I think I seen clips of it because if it was on T.I. and Tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then there was something else too. Whoa. I can't remember his name. Not Bobby.
Zell?
But Zell. I'm having a hard time with Zell right now because
no, I don't even want to talk about him because he's going against all the community.
Okay. So yeah, I have a hard time with him right now because he was saying that Jonathan was too gay for him, which really pissed me off because even if you're bisexual, like as me, like I'm a bisexual, I would never say someone's like too gay for me. And if he wants to like marry a woman and have kids, like that's cool, but you still have to accept that you are bisexual. You still like men. So
he still has to accept that one point. He not only identified he identifies as bisexual, but at one point he did identify as just gay.
Right. And so, like
that makes it even more confusing.
I mean, I get Jonathan's point when Jonathan was like, how would you like if I said you were too black for me? I think you should have used a different reference because I do know that they're now, whatever the situation is, that they're I wouldn't say that they're taking it out of context because just everything that's been going on, I think they have a right to feel how they feel. But I think he should use a different reference. But I also get where he's coming from. That like, how dare he say that you're too gay for me when just probably last week he was not too gay for him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't. I don't. I'm. Me and Zell are not friends right now.
He's and then like my one of my things like watching is the true friendship that Sin and Jonathan show.
Yes.
That is a true friendship. Like Sin was gonna
She was
leave
like.
because she was gonna
She was
leave.
like, I'm out.
I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
And like,
TikTok.
but I don't like that Bobby was playing both sides either. I feel like Bobby should have told Zell that he was being an asshole. I just spit my Slim Jim out. But then also should have went up to Jonathan and said, like, yeah, in the pool, he did tell Jonathan that they should have a conversation and work it out. But he didn't say that to Zell. Like, when they were doing their interviews, Zell was like, look at him standing over there, blah, blah, blah. And Bobby was like, yeah.
He didn't. He just bowed down.
Yeah. And I don't like that.
Stand up for what you believe in.
Yeah.
And then what other shows you be watching throughout the week?
I watch like Teen Mom. I have a lot of drama about Teen Mom.
Hmm.
I don't know if you watch
Are you
it.
talking about the reunion?
Yeah, I'm watching the reunion right now.
Yeah.
You are
That's
the
the
family.
only one I know.
Well,
Really.
their family vacation.
Their family vacation, yeah.
Okay, so you want to talk about that because I have a lot of shit on that.
I don't know much about their individual stories. I more know about Cheyenne because Cheyenne was on the challenge at one point with
I
Zach.
watched the talent. That is my life.
That's my life. That's my life.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
I love that.
So Cheyenne and Macy decided to get all the girls together or whatever. So I don't know if you're watching where like Jade and Ashley are having beef.
Yeah, and they're about to fight. Yeah.
Yes. So long story short, there was a show called Young and Pregnant, and that is where Ashley and Jade first started. And then they asked Jade to go to Teen Mom 2, and they thought that they were going to ask Ashley. So there was like a lot of beef with it. Ashley tried to fight Jade on stage on the reunion. Nothing happened. And then they've been going hard on social media since. It's supposed to be a family vacation, but they invited like a life coach out. So everyone was supposed to come open-minded. So Ashley was like, I'm coming open-minded. I'm not having any fights. I want to just talk to all the girls. Well, Jade thought that was fake and then went in on her. And then the part that I have a problem with is that she said that Ashley body shamed her for being big. But then in the same sense, she was body shaming Ashley, calling her a skinny, stupid bitch.
Yeah. If they're and they're aren't they the youngest two on the show? Like on the show. So
yes.
if you think about it, they're still not growing. Because if you look at Cheyenne, what did she do? She walked to the back and went and grabbed a drink. She's like, I can't deal with this drama right now.
I love Cheyenne.
Cheyenne is so funny. I wish
I love it so much. I like Zach, but I love Corey.
Yeah. Yeah, Corey.
And I love so if you watch the challenge, what do you think of Johnny Bananas?
I think he's a Scorpio. I don't know for sure, but he reminds me of me, and I like it. I'm a Scorpio. It's just he's there to challenge them mentally. He's challenging them mentally. A lot of people are there thinking it's just physical. If you think about it, a lot of them going in there with the physical mentality, not thinking about the mental game. And then Johnny Bananas comes in, and what does he do? Challenges every single one of them with their mental game.
Do you know that he was taking like Adderall and uppers in one of the finals?
I found that out recently. I don't remember when. It was recently on not a podcast maybe, where they were talking the challenge, because I listened to the challenge podcast, like all of them that I could find. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think they should kind of, for the game reasons, I feel like he cheated a little bit. And some of that money of his win should be confiscated back, but
Yes.
and given to the second place winners, really.
Did you? So did you watch Spies, Eyes, and Allies?
Last season, yes.
Okay. So like, I
I
really
love
want to
it.
talk about how Casey and Nani had to go against each other.
That made me cry.
I was bawling. I was like sitting there watching it, and there was tears coming down my
They
eyes,
should
and
have
I was like,
known this
no.
though. They should. Well, Nani should have known this because she's a true vet. Like she's been there season after season after season. And she's ran so many finals. I mean, but she's never won really, and she's never won. So she should know that TJ is always gonna have some type of twist. So when he said pair up, she shouldn't have paired up with the same team with Casey.
I know. It was sad. And then to watch, like, I'm glad Casey won. I mean, I knew from the beginning, the minute she picked CT, that she was gonna win for a partner wise. Uh, but I also saw on their Instagram that they're trying to have a baby.
Yeah, I seen that too.
So I was like, oh, it's so
And
cute.
I think Nani moved to Florida
Yeah, Nani moved there.
to be with her. Yeah, that's I don't
There was
know.
some tea on Instagram just today or yesterday with CT and his wife.
What happened?
So he posted like a song he liked and posted it to his Instagram story. Fans got out of control and thought that him and his wife were leaving each other and getting a divorce. And like, so he woke up and was like in the doghouse from his wife. So he had to come on the podcast. I mean, come on Instagram and like say like this is not happening. It's just a song I liked. But he's currently shooting a movie too. So
Yeah, I seen that.
I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but
I don't think I am. He's
I'm
not a
not into like. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not into like
he's more
people
of
that.
a challenge person. He's more of a reality activity like physical challenge person.
Yeah, I don't see him being a good actor, considering when he's even in reality TV, he barely communicates with people.
And that's what I'm saying. And when I think about it, I compared people who go from being athletes basically to reality, like to acting, like The Rock. And if nobody's ever gonna live up to that standard. Like he had it. He had both personalities. CT does not.
I don't think CT does either. So part of me was like, do I watch it just so I can do a review on it? But then I'm like, I don't know. Like I truly think some people should just stick to doing reality TV, and like if anything, he should just be like opening his own like fitness line or something to make more money. But as far as acting, I don't see him being a
He
good
could
actor.
literally from so many wins that he's won, he could literally start a gym in every state basically.
Yeah, so
In the
like I
big
was looking
city.
up how much they make, and like so let alone it goes by like your paycheck every week. CT is such a big vet, so per season he's getting almost 400 grand alone to even to make it to the final, and then on top of his 400 grand, even if he doesn't win, he's getting $1 million
Yeah.
every time he wins, which has been back to back these past 2 seasons.
Yep. And so according to the internet, it says that he's earned more than $1.36 million.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
probably never
insane.
see that. I'll probably never see that amount in my life.
Nope, never.
But they did. But him and Casey were smart at the end. I mean, they did win brownie points with the giving the teams 50,000 each. So
I really didn't have a doubt. I if they didn't share the money, I would have been more upset. But I really saw them sharing the money.
oh, I did too. I did too, especially because CT had been with Emmy all season, and
Can we talk about
I was
Emmy?
like, that's Emmy, my girl. I'm an
Okay.
alien. I'm an alien.
I thought her song was really good. But as
Not the
far
one
as
they
her
not they should have put something in the background for this part. for the first live that she did with that T-shirt with the wolf that she had on. That was cute, the outfit, but the voice, there's a lot of auto tune going on with that.
Yes.
That
A
poor.
lot of auto tune, which I mean, I get it, but like, as far as her, for one, she's a challenge beast. I don't want to take that away from her. She definitely earned Rookie of the Year. She was getting thrown in there and kicking ass, and even in the challenges, she was kicking ass. But I have a hard time with her crying after every single win and saying this is for Romania, because it's okay. Like, just calm down just a little bit. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
you have to understand this is the biggest platform that she was on, and
Yeah. So
as a rookie, a lot of rookies, are trying to get the following and get. So I feel like that's what she was low key doing, and I think her mom was sick or has been sick.
yes, her mom is sick.
So I think that's a lot of emotion going into it as well. So I understand that part, but girl, not every freaking win.
I know.
She was.
The first couple times I was like, "You're right. I'm crying with you. You're doing so good." But then it's like after every time I'm like, Emmy, you're gonna last. And I knew after at least the 5th episode that she was gonna make it to the end.
Yeah.
And I love that she's like Uncle CT. I love that she calls
What
CT
about
Uncle
that
CT.
backstabbing though?
Okay, yes. I didn't like the way she did that, because she straight was like, no, I'm not taking him as a partner. And then she went into the room where CT was and told him what Bernadette said. I think that's her name. Bernadette, Bernadine,
Berna.
Berna. So that's what that's what she said to Berna. But then she goes in the room and was like, yeah, she just asked me not to take you. And then I said, I won't. Just tell her the truth. Just say, yes, I'm taking him. Sorry. Because I think that's what earned her being called like shady from Berna, because it was.
It was.
Be
But
upfront.
the reunion though, that little blow up of it was too much. Like Emmy was not backing down. She was like, I did it. Yeah, I did it. I'm taking responsibility. So what? Now what are you
Right.
gonna do? Like
Yep.
she was
Let's
all
talk about Fessy. I don't like Fessy for one. I just don't like him. But him and Amanda, like, I don't like the couple. I don't like them together. I don't like Amanda, period.
that's why they're good together.
Yeah, true.
And they're raising, and he's gonna leave her after a year or 6 months or 3 months because he's a kid himself and he can't raise a kid. That kid is young as heck.
I
Child.
didn't know he had a kid.
No, she does.
Why? Yeah, she does. I thought you said he did. I was like, what?
No, she has a kid. Like that's why he's gonna leave because he's not gonna be able to.
He's
He's
not
not
gonna
gonna.
handle that.
No, and she's not gonna give up time with him just to spend time alone with Bestie. So
Yep.
I think that's what.
I didn't like how Amanda was coming for Tori either. I love Tori. Like, and I just don't like. I don't like how she came for. I don't like how she came for Tori, even though when they were everything she was talking about, Amanda and Fessy weren't even together, and it's not like Amanda and Tori were friends to where she had to come to Amanda and tell her, "This is what I'm doing. I'm going on vacation with Fessy."
Yeah, but also I liked Tori a little bit. She lost some respect with me because of what she did to what was her name? Esther. When
Esther.
the Nigerian that she
Oh, when she said, "Who do you want to go in?" and didn't pick her.
and sent her against the girl that she said that she didn't want to go against.
Yeah.
I find that two-faced. She kind of was shady too. Her and Emmy.
I know. And the part is like, I always say that's shady, but then I have to remember, like, that's part of the game.
Yeah. What do you think Ashley did to get taken out?
She called,
I never figured this out. I've been looking everywhere.
it was with Josh, right? It was a her and Josh fight. I remember that.
No. This was after the episode where we didn't even see her come back for the challenge because what happened was they were at the thing and Nani and Josh or Nani and Ashley had gotten into. No, not Ashley. Who?
I
Amber.
think
No. Who's Ashley's best friend? That was
Amanda.
yeah, Amanda. Nani and Amanda had gotten into it because the girls on that team were getting ready to send in Amanda. And Ashley, something happened at the club. And they were there, and we don't know.
I watched Nelson. I watched a live video on Nelson's Instagram a few weeks ago. I bet if you look it up, you could probably find it. It didn't go into like too much depth, but it had to do with Josh. She called. It was either she called Josh the F word, as in a gay
Oh yeah,
slur.
yeah. I think I seen a thread somewhere where it was saying that at the club because not Amber, what is her freaking name? Amanda and Nani had gotten into it, right? So
Okay.
Josh, Josh is Nani's best friend, and Josh came to Nani's defense, and Amanda Amanda, and then Ashley came at him and called him a slanderous word, and that's what sent her home.
Yes, and the fact that they didn't even show it just tells me like that's some of the stuff I like. There's been a lot of stuff I heard about MTV and things they've allowed over the years, and things they haven't in lawsuits. And I think they're just now cracking down on like people being so targeted for their race or their sexuality. And I think them not showing it because damn well that shit was filmed. So I think for them to not show it speaks volumes on them trying to change. But at the same time, uh
I
like
left a lot of
Nelson,
viewers wondering what happened.
yes, and Nelson got on. I watched the live video, and Nelson got on saying that she was under the influence. She said some things that she didn't mean. I think it was a quote on like everyone knows that's not how Ashley is. But if you've ever watched Ashley's like first season,
Oh yeah.
I can't I can't remember what it is. She is like that because she's from a small town down south or wherever she's from. And I remember her having a conversation with one of the guys that was gay down. I can't remember his name, but he was a gay guy on the challenge and was telling him that she's never been around anyone that was gay and doesn't know how to feel about it, but
And that was
like
the
being real
season with
sketchy about it.
yeah, and that was the season with it was Vendettas, I think, when she took the money from
Hunter.
Hunter. That
Yeah.
was the season that the dude that you're talking about was on.
Yes, yes. So the fact that I get like Nelson's trying to stick up for her only because Nelson and her had a thing and they were screwing around, but like she's always been like that. Regardless if she says she's not, she's good at hiding it, but she definitely
You could tell
is
because
like that.
she didn't like you could tell she's like that a little bit because you could tell I liked her until she was paired with Huey,
Yes.
and she was just being so hard on that poor dude.
She called him a little bitch because he
Yeah,
was scared to jump off the
off that
ledge.
cliff. I was like,
But
she lost me there. I was like, what are you
he's
doing?
a rookie. He's scared. His butt is huge. Okay, that took a lot of plastic surgery, and I would not want to pop a butt implant if I was him. So he had every right to be scared and to call him a little bitch. Like, this is your like sixth season. This is his first. Give him a fucking break. And it was Huey. Like, he's the cutest man I've ever seen in my life, and I love him so much.
I can't do it. I can't do it. And then he still does the dang thing. He does not. He just does it anyway after he's throwing a huge fit.
Yep, and he did
He
fine.
Yeah, he did. And then Ashley still was excited when he was switched over.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't the best
When
competitor, but like to have someone on
he
your
went
team
down
that's just sweet, I would just love that.
when he went down into the pit and
I know.
he was handcuffed when they were handcuffed, I think it was him and Amber.
Yep.
She's pulling
You
her.
dropped the key. You
He
dropped the
dropped the
keys.
keys. Get it. She's over there.
Oh my god, it was so funny. I was like, oh my god. But I think Amber, if we're gonna get on Amber real quick, I like Amber a little bit. I
I like
do think, I do think. So she only won uh uh
last season. Spies.
double agents. Yeah, so she won double agents, which is her first win ever, rookie whatever. Only because she was, for one, was paired with CT, and for two, she was stuck on a math problem and had to get timed out. Okay, so let's remember that real quick. Had to get timed out, which was on day one. If that was on day two, she would have been out.
Yeah.
So pretty much, yeah, she can run. She has good stamina and she ran, but she would never have won if she didn't have CT as a fucking partner. And she won and she came back and is like, oh, I'm a champ, I'm a champ, I'm a champ. But she's really not. She could not win solo, period.
No. That's why when it came to her and when the elimination, it was her and that rookie. I forgot his name. That was real. He was just irrelevant. He didn't have
The
much.
one that she was hooking up with?
Yeah, I don't know his name.
I don't remember his name.
I don't. Yeah, because he's irrelevant. He had
He
no.
never won a challenge. I barely remember his name. He didn't get any camera time.
Yeah, and then it was Corey. It was when him. It was that elimination. It was her. Was it that elimination? It was her and him, and then Corey and that one girl's.
Burn. It was Burn, I think. Burna.
No, Berna had
No?
already. Oh, Berna had already gone home. It was the girl that laugh was really irritating.
Oh yes. I don't remember her name, but yes, I
She
remember
was from,
that.
she was from the UK, I think, but
Yep.
she had and they beat them because they had the stamina, like they had the stamina, and they weren't there. They were there to compete. They weren't just there hooking up like Amber was. That's
Yep.
why they got sent home.
I can't.
Do you watch Survivor?
Yes.
You watched last season.
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think about the new game twist?
Um, I don't I don't like the game twist where you can figure out the clues at home just because I don't figure the clues out at home. I don't like they only like they had an auction, which auctions are classic in Survivor,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like an actual auction. It was like two things, and then they got to see their family, and they went on their own little way or whatever. But the twist of like the shorter days, harder challenges, and no food, I like that part.
I did
But
not like the reunion.
I
You
don't like
win.
how they announced the winner right there, then turned it into a reunion right there. I didn't like that.
I liked it when they actually waited another week.
Yes,
I was really excited, and then it was just like now we have nothing to look forward to.
and I can't even remember her name who won. What was her name? She was on the. I know she was on. She was stranded on the island for like
And
3 days, and then
she broke the thingy bobber,
yes.
and then
What the hell is her name?
I don't know, but she was irrelevant to me because I didn't want her to win.
Yes, and like I truly thought no one was gonna vote for her. So where I lost the respect for people, for one, is how would you vote for her when she said she made game moves? She didn't make game moves. Okay,
She was carried through the game.
Xander should have won that. Should have won.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But I think it was between her and Xander. I don't like what was the other guy's name? They had that alliance with like 5 people.
I don't remember.
Kind of it was like when Big Brother had the alliance where they wanted one black person to win and the rest have like this huge black alliance. I love that. And I love that they carried that into Survivor. But what is his Deshaun? But Deshaun did not keep his promise. He was voting off all his members of his alliance.
He broke his promise right at the. He broke his promise. He was. You could tell he was two-faced from the beginning.
Yeah.
I really wanted the one girl to win. That was in the alliance. She was very educated.
With the long braids.
Yes.
What's her name? Starts with an Leanna.
Yes, Leanna. Leanna.
Yes.
I wanted Leanna to win because she was smart. She was very she was I don't know where I don't know, but she could have carried them all five of them to the end.
And if I thought she was smart to the point where she got Gerard to like Gerard and her had this really good alliance. Okay, Gerard was sneaky. I think that's how you say his name. But Ricard. Sorry, Ricard. Ricard was really sneaky, and I do. The reason why I think Xander should have won because if Xander did not get Ricard out, Ricard would have won that whole season. I didn't like it. I like his that he's competitive, but I don't like him as how shady he was.
Yeah, he was real.
He took Leanna's idol and was fighting her to get it back.
Yeah.
Honey, could you give me a drink? Sorry, I don't want to get up.
Do you watch the challenge on All Stars?
On Paramount? No. And I'm really sad about it because I saw a spoiler on who won.
Yeah.
But we can talk about it because I'm not gonna watch it now because I know who won. But I know the players, so we can go from there.
Yeah. Kendall? No. No, not Kendall. Casey. You remember Casey? She was from way back. She was like from season 2, 3.
No, but can you tell me about the salad incident?
Oh. Somebody.
Because I heard about that and I saw it on Instagram, and she was like going hard about eating a salad.
Jody! Okay. Jody supposedly left her salad sitting on the table and came back and was gone.
Okay.
Yeah, the only person in the room was, I forget her name, man. She was really good. I thought she was gonna win, but she quit in the final. She quit in the final.
Oh, I don't like TJ. Don't like quitters.
Oh no, he was really he was very very respected towards her because they're older. They're not younger no more. They're older, and she just was so dehydrated that she like her body wasn't keeping the water. She just was aching and started aching. Her bones couldn't, and she twisted her ankle, and she just had to quit. And they said she could continue, but it was just too much pain for her.
So why did she? So she ate the salad, but why in the mediation was she going so hard about eating the fucking salad?
Because she said
she was like it was good, and it was right there.
Because they were up for Jody had won.
Okay.
So Jody had put her up for the pit. She had been, to go down into the pit, and that she had been in the pit every single week. Like she was like the beast at the pit. But that challenge, I think that's what got her, is going down and doing that pit every week was hard on her. But she got Jody. She was like, "Yeah, I'm ready." I ate that salad, was good, because at first she accused her of eating it. We still don't know if she really ate it.
You think she was just going along with it?
Yeah, she did, because I think there was a clip where it showed her throwing it in the trash because it was sitting on the table. She was cleaning up the room.
Okay.
Up because everybody had gone to bed, and Jody went somewhere, left her salad, so she thought she went to bed, so she threw it in the trash. She didn't really eat it, but then she's like, "I'll buy you one. I'm gonna eat it in front of you." I like, you're gonna buy her one and then eat it in front of her.
That's funny.
But yeah, Darrell, he should have won.
So yeah, why didn't he?
His partner.
Who was his partner?
She's I forget her name. She has curly hair, but she had twisted her ankle two games before, and she was talking about quitting, and Darrell's like, "Okay, quit then. Like, just quit. I'm ready to go." then she changed her mind, and then they got to the final, and then her back was killing her, so she slowed down, but they finished second. I mean,
Yeah, because I know Darrell he was second. Thank you, honey. He was second the last season of All Stars. And then, gosh, who won? What is
last
her
season,
name? What?
last season.
No, this season.
Oh,
What's her?
jo, 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 jo,
It is a J. Joanna? No, that's not right. I know who it is, but I can't
it's
think of the name.
Jonna. No, it's not. No, it's
That's
not.
not it.
It's
But
not.
okay,
I
last
know what you're talking
season
about.
though, yeah, she crossed the finish line, and I didn't think she was going to. So, but I did not see this season's. But I did see that she won.
She won. Her and her partner won, but that was like, I don't understand how they won.
So like yeah, because I was thinking that in like who was her partner?
Um, what was his name? The dude from last season. He didn't win, but he was there last season. Nehemiah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nehemiah.
Nehemiah and Jemmy were sleeping together last season.
Yeah, but Nehemiah and Jonay
Johnny, yay!
came to me after I said his name. Nehemiah and Jonay. They were in last place all the way up until the other team quit, and Darrell and that one girl were in first. Were in first, and that girl forgot her numbers and couldn't get the vault open. And then they finally got the vault open, right? And then uh, by that time, Nehemiah and Jonay were already on the plane that was leaving.
A fucking football.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you listen to Jemmy's podcast?
No.
Me either. I don't like her.
I just don't know how she got pregnant and who she was pregnant by.
What?
Isn't Jimmy the blonde chick?
Yeah.
Didn't
Who
she?
was talking shit. She was talking shit and telling lies about Jordan and Tori's relationship.
Yeah.
She's pregnant?
Let me pull up her IG. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm like, what? Because I did not know that.
oh, it's they're spelled different. There's two Jimmys.
Okay, yeah. I'm talking about.
Carol, right? You're talking about.
Let me see a picture.
Let me see if this is right. I don't know why there's like this.
Yes. That
Yeah.
Jemmy. She's pregnant?
No, it was the other Jimmy, the UK
Okay.
from the Challenge UK. From when it
I
was.
don't watch the Challenge UK.
Well, how you watched the one? Didn't you watch the one versus the US versus UK?
Oh, the World of Worlds?
Yeah. She was
Yeah, I
on.
did watch that.
She was on that season.
Okay.
She was the blonde that made it to the to the final, and then she found out she was pregnant after.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes.
Her
Yeah,
name.
that was another thing I want to talk about. That makes the second person in 3 seasons that found out they were pregnant while
Well,
on the chat. Is it 4?
because we just found out with this season too. Casey was pregnant, and that's why Kahuta had to leave.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She was pregnant. She found out she was pregnant on the season. That's why Cohoda had to leave because they were partnered up. And TJ, he said, "You guys are partners. You
Oh,
gotta go."
see, yeah, I didn't know that. Like, so of all the things they test for when you come on the challenge, why the fuck are they not making people take pregnancy tests?
They do, but when the day before you leave for the challenge, you get in the last.
And with quarantine now, they got to quarantine for 2 weeks, so they're probably,
No, this was her man from home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Before she left, she explained it. She said, before I came, we were planning to do this after I won the challenge, but I came a little earlier than expected, and she was pregnant. It showed her going into the bathroom with 3 pregnancy tests. She wanted to be for sure.
Oh shit.
And she didn't tell
That's
nobody.
crazy.
So she didn't want to tell nobody in the house, right? So they waited until deliberation. They deliberated. She was up for to go down.
Okay.
But she didn't go down. They voted for the other team. And so she just was like, okay, cool. I'm still safe. Maybe I'll get up fine. TJ comes into the arena. He's like, well, you guys, we don't have an elimination today. I found out some news from the production. Casey has to go home. And everybody's like, what? Casey's got to go home? Because she was doing real well. Like, she was killing all these challenges. And they were like, yeah. He was like, I found out Casey's got to go home. She's like, I'm pregnant. And started crying. And she said, I'm sorry, Kahota, but it was unexpected. And then Kahota's like, this every single time I always end up losing.
I love Kahana. Little country boy.
Skinny.
He's skinny. He is skinny.
Skinniest of them all.
So, I think we should plan like what show we're gonna watch next, so we can make like
A
a
review.
whole like a whole hour episode to talk like review it.
Do you watch Rue?
Yeah, I haven't watched it this season, but I have watched the other seasons.
Well, if
So
do you have VH1?
yeah, I have Hulu and stuff, so I can binge it.
Okay, so it's not. I don't think it's on Hulu yet. Or do you have Hulu
Oh,
Live?
yeah, I have Hulu Live.
You might be able to get on Hulu Live, but if you can't, you can go to vh1.com and go like it'll give you like an option to like your providers, like sign in with your providers, and then you can watch all of the seasons, catch up on this.
Okay, so when does it air?
It aired yesterday. It airs Friday.
So let's do stuff that's airing right now. We'll do
Okay.
RuPaul.
What is okay, let me write this down on my little paper.
Yeah, I have my pen. I don't, so I can write down when they're
Anybody
airing.
watching, having ideas of shows we can binge?
Yeah, if anyone has
Do
suggestions.
you have a Paramount Plus?
What?
Oh, you don't have Paramount Plus. Do you on Hulu? Do they have Ghost? Have you on Hulu?
No, I have Hulu Live TV, so I get
Well,
BT,
I think
VH1.
I think no, that's an actual TV show that I think they released on Hulu.
It's
It's
called
called
Ghost.
yeah. It's so she's I don't know if it's you're gonna have to look, but I like that show.
What's it about?
Ghost.
I hate you. Oh my gosh.
It's not real though. It's a comedy.
Okay. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's a
I've
comedy.
seen I've seen a preview.
Yeah,
Like they live in the house with the
yeah.
ghosts.
Well,
Okay.
you're gonna have to watch it. I'm not
Okay.
giving you spoilers.
So I have Ghost, and then we'll do Teen Mom. That's their family reunion. We'll do RuPaul. And what else is airing right now? Oh, and
The
Love and Hip
Bachelor.
Hop.
I haven't been keeping
What?
up. The Bachelor is airing. I don't know if you've been keeping up with that. Neither have I.
No.
Um, There's what? What are some good movies?
I don't know.
What are some good movies that I know? Like on Hulu. Um, I like. Have you seen Wine Country?
Nope.
No, no, it's not on Hulu. Do you have Netflix?
I do have Netflix.
Have you seen Wine Country?
Nope.
Do you know who Melissa McCarthy is?
Yes.
She's in it.
Okay. I'll write that down too.
That's a good one to watch.